To date, there have been 5 cardiac arrests that have occurred, unfortunately, on this hiking trail system. Time is of the essence in cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest can strike twice in the same location. We're trying to do our part to get the public ready to respond to cardiac arrest.
This is the story of how Richland Fire built a team, brought their community on board, and placed life-saving AEDs where they were needed most.
A lot of times people think that cardiac arrest happens with people that are elderly, but it can strike any age at any time. So we did have a cardiac arrest of an 8-year-old girl here within the park, actually just a few feet from where we're standing. The result was a good outcome, but we think it could have been even better with access to an AED.
Choosing the right location for an outdoor AED is crucial for providing the best outcome.
And the reason we picked this location is because we've had a number of cardiac arrests that happen here within the park. And given the number of cardiac arrests we've had here, given the setting in the park, as you can see, it's being used by a lot of people. We thought this would be the perfect place for our first 24/7 AED. So one of the things that I'm really proud about with this SaveStation is the collaboration that it took to get this here. So being a city, within a city organization, we had our parks department, we had our electrical department, we had our health and safety and risk manager here. All of us came together and went to different locations as a group, and it was really a team effort that brought this SaveStation to life as far as the construction, the location, making sure we're checking all the right boxes to get this done. And I'm really proud of the collaboration that happened within the multiple teams within the city of Richland.
For Richland Fire, getting the community to buy in was a very important step to getting these life-saving devices in the hands of the people they protect.
And what we are calling upon the community to do is take action in the setting of cardiac arrest. The best chance of survival from cardiac arrest comes when a bystander does hands-only CPR, they have access to an AED, and they call 911. Those are the things that can really drive success when it comes to cardiac arrest in our community. We did explore options of locked cabinets. We realized that's just a barrier, and having to call to get the code, we realized that slows people down, and that takes more time. And in the setting of cardiac arrest, time is muscle, and time means more lives saved. So we wanted to remove any barriers that there could be to have access to an AED.
Howard Amon Park was just the beginning. The team at Richland Fire knew that AEDs needed to be placed where lives have already been at risk.
We placed this SaveStation just about 2 years ago now, and the inspiration behind the placement of a SaveStation on the top of Badger Mountain, the incident that we had responded to up here where a wife witnessed her husband go into cardiac arrest and didn't have the resources she needed. We said, you know what, we want to make sure that the next wife or the next husband or the next friend has the resource that they can really ultimately save that person's life with.
Badger Mountain is probably our most popular park, and we get anywhere from 220 to 250,000 individual visits a year up here. And they're here at all times of the year, at all times of the day, in all types of weather. And with those kinds of numbers, you're sure to just have medical or other incidents over time.
Richland Fire knew they would need to place more around the city to ensure their community is protected.
It says, you know, we're doing our due diligence. We're partnering with a vendor like SaveStation that has thought of these processes before. And to have it lit up here at night, you know, you see SaveStation from a distance. And to me, that's just something we're proud of.
Richland Fire chose a fully monitored cabinet solution to ensure the AEDs were always ready for rescue.
You know, we don't have the capacity at the fire department to constantly come, you know, day in and day out or on a weekly basis to check on the cabinets. And so having a monitored cabinet allows us some of that freedom to say we can trust the cabinet's still working, we can trust the AED is safe and sound without having to have eyes on it constantly or have the worry in the back of our mind to say, how is that unit doing? Climate controlled, secure system that not only alarms when it opens up, but then also can take a photo. That extra level of security that not only we wanted, but then also our stakeholders who are allowing us to financially, you know, have the budget in to place these.
We can have days that are below 0. We can have days that are above 100 degrees Fahrenheit here. So having a cabinet that's heated and cooled to keep the AED at an optimal temperature was vitally important for us when we selected a cabinet. The SaveStation is actually hooked up to a power source, and within the SaveStation there is a fan in there that keeps it ventilated. It's over 100 degrees outside, the sun is shining, and even just the little time that I've been out here in the heat and my phone has been in the sun, it's reached its max temperature limit. I can tell you that I've not received an alert from the SaveStation. Because it's ventilated, it's keeping that AED in an optimal temperature range to be able to activate and work.
Placing outdoor SaveStations throughout the city was a natural extension of their mission to become heart safe. Training and empowering residents to feel confident in responding to cardiac emergencies continues to be a core commitment, ensuring that every individual has the knowledge and tools to make a life-saving difference. This mission started with a team of first responders, but it's the whole community that will carry it forward, ready, trained, and equipped to keep each other safe. It all starts with the team that's not just trained to save lives, determined to give their community that same power. The team at Richland Fire saw a need, built a plan, and made it happen.